Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Azabiel, and I'm the Guild Master of the Guild of Legends located in the heart of the multiverse. And this is some Minecraft in the HiVECORE server. Zero G in the chat. Cheating on us, I see. Yeah, just a little bit. It is what it is. This isn't Minecraft Monday. This is the HiVECORE server. Uh, where I've been popping in pretty, well, yeah, fairly frequently. uh, without streaming, and I figured it was about time I actually stream what I'm doing here. So right now, last time I was in, I went through a whole ordeal with there was some stuff going on in the ocean with monsters. What are they called? Guardians, the fish monsters. Um, it was a whole thing. It was unpleasant. I died multiple times, almost losing my stuff uh, repeatedly. But if we check out these maps that Hive Swarm, not Hive Swarm, Nova Swarm, that Nova Swarm has provided for us, we can see where I've been working is in the top right there, Atlan Grove. That's where I'm setting up the what has just been referred to amongst us up to this point as just the Grove, where we were planting trees. When we started, before we had the greenhouse here, we just had trees all over out there. Um, that's been relocated near Cat City, where Meg is posted up. Um, Let me find the appropriate map here. Oh, this is the map we're currently on, near the spawn, just over that way. But here you can see Neff City in the bottom right. That's actually just north of Atlan Grove. And Cat City is just south of it. So it's in between those two. So right now, uh, we're planning on Atlan, like Atlantis. They typed it as Alton. Okay. I'll have to fix that later on because I'm probably going to move where that banner is anyway once I get some buildings put up there. Um, but we're planning to use Atlan Grove as sort of a scenic uh, waypoint between Cat City and Neff City. And I'm thinking maybe I want to clear it with Jamie because we kind of share the land here. But I was also thinking of building a bridge to cross here with a road leading up to Atlan Grove as well. It's just a bit of a short walk this way. Not too far, actually. Um, I think once we get over some of these hills, we'll start to see Cat City off in the distance in that direction. We can start to see the beach on the grove over there. That's new. I don't think that uh, that monolith, that tower, was there previously. Interested to see what that turns out to be. But here we have Cat City that Meg has been working on. A lot of torches over here. That's not my doing. I don't think it was anyway. I think maybe Meg put out torches to avoid stuff spawning near her town over there. But right here you can see all the trees. We have Atlan Grove. This is where I've been devoting a lot of my time because having the trees readily available is very nice. Um, what am I doing here? What am I looking for? I don't remember what I set out to do immediately. Um, I do want to get some iron here. I'm actually going to need a few more. Because I was out sailing and I was breaking my armor a lot by getting murdered by fish monsters. I'm going to need one of these soon. This is entirely vanilla. Yeah. Um, we are wealthy with resources to some extent, largely due to the efforts of Nova Swarm, who have gone absolutely wild with what they've been doing here. Um, we could actually swing by the Nova Swarm HQ a little bit later, perhaps. But this is what I've been doing. Right here, we've got the oak trees, we've got the acacia trees, got the spruce, the birch, the dark oak, and the jungle, both of which need more saplings. Unfortunately, with the 2x2 trees, you have the same chances of getting saplings, so it can be a little bit harder to repopulate. I've been kind of struggling with the jungle here. Um, but everything else, what I'm planning to do, I think, eventually, is setting up lights throughout here to further avoid hostile spawns within the grove. I'm planning to replace the grass here and around the fountain that is still a work in progress with some sort of walkways. I don't know just what yet. But I've got it lined with these smooth stone, mostly so I could have a clear way of marking out the different areas and stuff for the time being. But this will be the road that will probably lead to a bridge that will eventually take you on to Neff City. And on the other side, we might end up doing some more terraforming to make it fit a bit better. But on the other side, beyond the hill here, we have the road that will lead to Cat City. I am planning to have some structures built up around here as well. It's not going to be just the little park area there. It's going to have a little wood storage building specifically that will contain all of the wood stored from our operations here. And then down here, I was thinking on the riverside of doing a little riverside wood mill just for some incredible aesthetic purposes. Bro, I ran out of barbecue sauce for my nuggets, so I opened one we've had from before, and that stuff has definitely gone off. Good lord, my tongue is dying. Um, don't know what to tell you. It sounds like a rough situation. I've almost certainly never had barbecue sauce that's gone bad, to my knowledge at least. Um, based on your reaction here, I imagine I'd probably be fairly well aware of when the sauce isn't good if I'm eating it. So, yeah, I don't think I've had that happen. I'm gonna go ahead and head back and get myself some food because I ran out with 2 loaves of bread and that wasn't enough to really keep me going, especially because I sprint and jump everywhere. I don't know if jumping actually makes a difference. I know it seems to make you go a little bit faster, which I actually only noticed for the first time in HiveCore, um, our initial HiveCore launch stream. But I noticed it while running alongside Neff, who was jumping, and she was outpacing me by a noticeable margin. I think at some point I want to do more with my house here. Um, maybe take this stuff out and have an actual workshop area outside. So right now I've just got all my storage out here, but I was thinking maybe building a little shed, a little workshop out back, thought that might be nice. And I've got a pretty nicely sized yard here, so plenty of room to do that stuff. In vanilla, best food is golden carrots made with carrots and golden nuggets. I didn't know that. I've never actually messed with golden carrots. I do have a few of them that I think someone gave me a while ago. I haven't really messed with it though. Cooked steak is nice because it gives you a fair bit and it can be pretty readily available. Last time I did a harvest here, I just threw it all in the composter. Um, but I've gone through a lot of food in that time, so maybe this time I'll actually bake some more potatoes. Whoops! Next time I hit the wheat. This is a huge farm. This entire structure was built by Jammy, who is just has a real sense of how to make things look nice. Much like Vanny does in my Minecraft Monday streams, if anyone hasn't seen those. All I did here was I put the stuff in the dirt. That was my contribution. Yeah, Dragon Durant, the Multiverse's favorite space person who wears dark blue and has a dragon theme to his aesthetic. I think that's a way I can say that safely without putting anyone above anyone else. While we're here, let's go ahead and we'll get the wheat as well. Make some bread. Everyone loves bread. Nah, but for real, fresh baked bread is incredible. I don't know why, like, it's so much of a difference. I don't think it even, like, having, like, warm, like, literally fresh baked bread is, it does make a difference, but, like, I don't think you even need that, that warmth. Like, you can just have bread that was, like, just made, even if it's, you know, been out to cool and everything for a while. Just the fact that, like, it just turns out better. Because it isn't full of garbage chemicals that are meant to give it shelf stability and longevity. You know, that could certainly be it. Be a crazy thing to consider. That could make a difference. But yeah, it's one of the things I've been wanting to do the most lately is like in regards to food stuff is making some bread just because it turns out so good. Like, you don't even need to eat it with anything, just straight bread and it's good as hell. Yeah, bread maker. I when I was younger, I had a buddy who lived close to me who had a bread maker, and I would just be hanging out at his place all the time to eat his bread. Time I've ever made homemade bread, I've eaten the whole loaf with a little bit of butter in like 2 days. Yeah, that's how good. I mean, 2 days is if it lasts that long, you know, you're lucky. We got Dragon Durant and Galaxy Jamwich joining the server, so you're gonna see those guys pop in a little bit here, I'm sure. I know you called out Dragon when he actually came online, but I don't think I really said anything about it. So there we go. I'm just gonna throw potatoes in all the cooking receptacles. And I think what I'm gonna do here, just store my potatoes, my fish, and maybe I'll see if anyone is in the voice chats for the HiVECORE server. See if we can pop in with anyone there.
So, like, within real life, it made me realize, oh gosh, I'm gonna have to like get a lot of oak logs, not even just the planks, just the logs for this.
So, Jamie, how's it going? Oh,
Dun, dun,
there we
dun.
go.
Oh, hello.
How's it going? You
Going
must have.
good. How are you? I can barely hear you right. Hold on, let me fix my audio really quick.
I must have just stepped out of range for the proximity chat when I first said something. 'Cause I didn't get a
I
response,
see.
but I was moving around.
At least Azabel is the grove now. Oh, true, very true. I'm gonna like take all your oak trees when we get the grove set up, Azabel.
um, Zero G, my stuff is a little busted because with the proximity chat, for some reason, it gets rid of the avatars. So let's go ahead and throw up
Oh,
my static avatar, just
oh
a
yeah. Let's
flat image of me.
can't hear Azabel on stream. Oh no. That's
Oh
so weird.
no.
It really is an OBS thing, isn't it? Because I did like look over to see if the audio was going through, but whoop, whoop. Let's do this. We'll do application audio
I have to
and
step
try
away
that.
briefly just for a moment. Be right back.
Okay. He's be right backing, so he won't be able to tell if this works. which is very funny that he leaves right when I need him to come back. That's super weird they to do it that way. Yeah, I use Voicemeter Potato, and usually it's set up right. Like even on OBS, it shows that Discord, the audio thingy, is like going up and down when Azabel talks. But yeah, it's super weird.
I am back.
All
How's it
right.
going? Is it working?
Oh, that was really loud. Well, I'm sorry, Ellie. I hope that it didn't make your ears explode. Let me fix this. Keep talking. Keep talking, Azabel.
um, Shoot, I've run out of things to talk about. What do I say? Uh, I'm scared. I have food to cook. Um, let's check on that. Let's see how that's going. I might be too far away. I might have stepped too far away from Jamie. I don't know.
There we go. We're back. Discord
Are we
crashed
good?
on me for a moment.
Oh no, that would explain it. She's loud on my stream too. Let me go ahead and adjust some things here.
Okay, since the browser stuff is gonna work, I'm just gonna pop your face on here. So, do I have your full body face or your full body or just the head? Oh no, I only have the head. This
All
this
right.
will be this will be fine. We'll have a floating Azabel head in the corner over here. We'll put them. We'll put them right up there. Perfect. There we
by
go.
the by the way, Jamie.
Yeah.
Uh, I think it was sometime, probably at like 4 in the morning or something. No, no, I was playing Hunt Showdown that early.
Oh
Sometime
yeah.
late
You
last
go.
night. Ooh, saplings. I'm not picking them up yet for some reason.
Blah. There you go.
You've nice. That'll help a lot.
Yeah.
So I took like what is it, 5 oak planks from you because
Yeah.
I went out to this place I think is north of us. There's some
Oh.
ocean with some
Oh.
icebergs, and I was like, I'm gonna try to
Icebergs.
get some prismarine from
Prismer.
yeah, because I wanted to make the sea lanterns, the little glowing blue blocks. Um, really hard to do
Uh-huh.
because you get the debuff that makes you dig slower when you go near the underwater temples.
Oh.
Um, and there's just fish everywhere that zap you with mind lasers or something. So I died several times, and I like had
Oh.
I took the 2 boats that I had out there, and I had to come here really quickly to borrow some wood from you.
Oh, that's fine. That's totally fine. I have like I have more than enough wood and glass and all that stuff, so we're good.
Incredible. Um, Also, if you need more glass, I think I might have sand that has
Oh,
stockpiled from the Grove.
I do
Uh,
have a lot of sand as well. So if I run out, I will sure to ask.
Sounds good. I know I used a lot of it when I was doing that excursion to try to get the sea lantern, but
Yeah.
if you haven't seen it, you should check out the Grove. I've got all the trees planted now. We're
Oh,
just missing some dark oak, which this will help a lot, and some jungle.
nice. Oh, definitely go see. It's near north of Meg's place, right? Oh, I don't have the
Yep,
map on me.
yep. It's just north, basically across the river from Cat City.
Oh God, just the floating head. It's terrifying, isn't it? Very, very spooky and in theme. Don't mind these random blocks out here. I wasn't taking pictures earlier. Haha. I found a desert as well, by the way. Oh my gosh, finally a desert. Let's go. Just what we needed. No more like going around beaches and taking out the sand. If you go check out the maps in the spawn train station, got it. And I'll just make a quick copy. Well, uh, yeah, we'll go grab those maps.
Zirji, you're gonna have to explain what the heck you're talking about, because I don't even, I don't even want to say that just on the off chance that it's something atrocious. Like, explain yourself. What it is not getting an answer until I know what the heck it is. Good lord. Just, ugh. Like, in regards to your questioning in general. Just an absolute ugh. I have to pull something up so that I can remember how I've designed this place. All right, let's check out trees here and see about planting some more dark oak because Jammy so generously gave us some dark oak saplings to help fill out the grove a little bit. And let me just check to see if I had any discrepancies here. Oh, they're all 7 apart. Yeah. making you want to play Minecraft. Um, well, that is what this game will do. You see someone else playing it, it's like, oh man, I could sure go for some of that right now. Maybe that's just me. I know I am hilariously susceptible to advertisement and such. And if you consider watching someone playing a game and then feeling like I want to play it, advertising, then yeah. I know that's how I am with food. I see a commercial for some horrible fast food or something. It's like, man, I could go for some of that. Ridgewall. Yeah. Yeah, I did get one of those. Truly, I am an advertiser's dream. And it's not the only thing I've gotten like that, but thankfully, I don't do it too much with the super expensive purchases. Otherwise, I would be um, living in a box or something because I wouldn't have the money to afford to live anywhere else. Yeah, like the Grove would be so much like I would already have this full probably if I could just immediately zap a tree with an axe and just have the whole thing come down. The only reason I haven't worked on this further is because just like the time to do it, it's like I could maybe get one tree down in a day because these trees are gigantic and the days go super fast. God, it feels like the nights last twice as long as the days, and the days seem like they only last like 5 seconds. It's a nightmare. Truly, a real life statement for winter. Yeah. It's already getting to the point where it's like I feel like I don't even when I'm up at reasonable hours, it feels like I don't even see the sunlight at this point. Hopefully that's the furthest one out. Wouldn't be surprised if it's not, but we will maintain hope. Let's just... Yeah, looks like that's it. Alright. Doing good so far. There's a branch coming out here. I think I'll get it as I come around here. That might be it. Let's just take a second. Yeah, an unbreaking netherite axe would be incredible. Honestly, it was kind of funny while I was coming through here, I was making just a ton of iron shovels because Nova Swarm has set us up with a, they've got an iron uh, production situation set up at their place. So it is super convenient to get iron. However, it is not as convenient to get other such tools. So I was just coming through here with iron. It's like I could have, maybe done some digging and tried to get like a diamond shovel or something. Um, but I really hope I didn't miss any logs. I figured, it'd be too much effort to try to get like a diamond shovel. Even though I have a diamond, I was like, that's a waste. I've only got the one, so I didn't do it. And then eventually I came through and had most of the ground leveled out and everything. This place was very hilly before. There were some dips lower that I had to fill in, and some rises that I had to uh, dig down. Um, Probably went through, you know, 30, 40 shovels, maybe more. Um, at one point, Ellie of Nova Swarm offered to bring me a diamond shovel because they also have a village on their HQ where they've got villagers of all kinds, including the sort that make tools and such. So she offered to bring one. I was like, no, God, why? Why are you gonna do this? Oh, and you broke one of my, and you ruined a tree. Ah, you. Oh, you. Anyway, back to the story. Um, so she offered to bring me one, but I was like, nah, it's fine. I already got it figured out. I already got this all sorted, so I don't really need one. Um, After that went down, I ended up realizing, oh, I need to dig a whole bunch more. So I ended up going over to the Nova Swarm HQ myself to get myself one of those handy dandy um, shovels they were offering. Uh, and went through that entire diamond shovel and another one and almost a third one while working on this place, and it doesn't seem like that much space. Didn't seem like it should take that much, especially considering those diamond shovels came after, everything from about where this smooth stone is all the way to the end was already flattened out. Somehow, in that process, between digging out the space for the fountain and these walkways and stuff, and some other clearing of the land over here to give it more space on the side, I somehow went through that many, uh, uh, that much more shovel. So I'm gonna need you to just chill out for a second. Just give me one moment, sir. All right, now I want to. God, there's creepers everywhere. Banny. Didn't even realize I wasn't subscribed to the Asbiel YouTube channel where you can find all the VODs from your favorite Guildmaster of the Guild of Legends located in the heart of the multiverse. What a silly mistake I made. I'll miss out on quality content from my favorite Twitch streamer. I'd better do that now. Ugh. Just ugh. I can't believe you would say the things that I say. Perfect excuse to shield by. Well, I forgot to get a block to put there. Maybe I'll do that when the sun is up, 5 years from now. Actually, it looks like it's coming up now, so. How did that not hit? You people need to stop with all this nonsense. Somehow... Oh, that's really handy. Got the sapling right back there. Somehow these jungle trees have only been giving me, like, the exact amount. Like, they've barely been breaking even. Which is unfortunate. Hold on, why would this only be 6? That's not right. Oh yeah, it's because going this direction they are only 6. Just have to replace that block now. How did you... Oh, it's because the fountain's not lit up, that's how. I feel like it truly would be a mistake to cancel Minecraft Monday. Do I not have any smooth stone? All right. Food storage. So you know what? Let's go it this way. I want to change this up a little bit. Now, this doesn't account for jungle logs, but I could just do it this way. That way they're not getting mixed up. It's a little easier to tell what's what. Like that jungle. I do have jungle logs. What am I talking about? See, that's exactly why I need to, because these are all jungle logs. I don't have any oak is what I don't have any of. Ugh. They just look too similar. How dare wood looks like other wood. Um, Now, ideally, what I'll probably do down the line is when I have the storage building built, I'll probably have at least, a chest per type of wood. And then probably another storage container for the saplings themselves. But for now, since we're still working on kind of partial capacity, because I want to get the fountain done first and the walkways probably before I work on the storage building. But for the time being, because of that, doing just the single chest for everything works out fine. You know what? We are going to go ahead and we're just going to take down another tree just to see. Hopefully, maybe we can get more saplings. Because otherwise, it makes it a little hard to maintain the grove when you're not sure if any given... Oh, dang it. When you're not sure if any given type of tree is going to actually be sustainable. I knew I should have grabbed that axe. I don't know why I didn't. I saw it in the chest. I was like, I should grab that. And then I didn't do that thing I said I should do. I don't like how it automatically puts stuff on the right side. I want my tools to be the first things in my bar. That's just me. I know everyone does it differently. But come on, game. Why can't you, like... Also, I feel like left to right is just the natural for most things, you know, especially if you grew up in an English-speaking country or a lot of countries with similar language. You tend to read right to left, left to right. Jesus, so making things go left to right just feels natural. Now, I don't know. What is it? Swedish? Is that where Minecraft started? I don't know if they, you know, read something other than left to right, but I would be surprised if they weren't left to right. Then again, this criticism is about the same people who decided that the crouch button should be shift and the sprint button should be control. Like absolute lunatics. How crazy is that? So I think they just have a weird understanding of game design standards anyway. What's wild to me is that people will get used to the crouching on shifts in Minecraft because that's just how it is for the default controls. And I'm not usually the type of person to change from default controls in games, but Minecraft is one where I will because it is mind-blowing that they went with something when kind of the FPS control scheme standard in the world was already set by the time Minecraft came out, I feel like. I know this isn't an FPS, but it uses generally the same kind of control scheme as FPS games do. Well, I didn't get a sapling from that small one, so I might just be down a jungle sapling if this one doesn't give back at least 5. Zero G is one of the people that is used to it. I know you're one of the people that's used to it because anytime you update the Minecraft Monday mod pack, I have to change that. Opened Witcher when you meant to open Sims. Oh well, time for Witcher. I've thought about going back and playing through Witcher, but I just know that it's a lot. Like I'm the kind of person who feels inclined to go after like all the side objectives and stuff as much as I can before, you know, finishing out the main story. And in Witcher 3, you can pretty much go just about everywhere right out the gate. So there's just so many little side objectives because it's like I'm gonna clear the map. That's what I have to do. I have to clear the map, and it's a lot. I'll go for I'd play that game for hours, and then feel like I'm not making any progress, even though I'm leveling up. You know, I'm getting gear or whatever. You know, I'm doing side quest stuff. But it's like, man, this story really isn't going anywhere because I'm not doing it. Why is there so much side content? It's exhausting. Which, you know, not a problem for the people who just blast through the story. I know a lot of people like that, but man, I can't do that. Got so mad that you failed the Gwent collection thing because there's cards you can only get in the beginning area. That's wild. That's truly wild. Like, if there is a collection thing in a game, in an open world game, if there is a collection achievement or quest or any kind of incentive to go after this collection thing, there shouldn't be any parts that can be locked off that you can't get again. Because, man, the people who will go back and play through something like The Witcher or something a second time, a third time, a fourth time, that blows my mind. Like, there's just so much to do. How do you have the time to do that? How does anyone, like, you could have entirely open days for the entire week. You could have no responsibilities, and I feel like I still wouldn't have the time to play through The Witcher that much. It's just so much game. Good news, I got an extra sapling from this tree, but because I didn't get one from this tree, that means I'm still uh not gaining anything. I'm just breaking even, which slightly less than ideal. Too much game. Too much game. It is. It really is. Cyberpunk came out, but here's the thing about Cyberpunk is they do the same thing as they fill up the map with a bunch of little stuff, right? Like Cyberpunk might not have as many quests, might not have as long of a main story, whatever the case might be, but they still pack in an atrocious amount of little things like go here, kill a bunch of guys, loot this box, like stuff like that. Witcher has things like that too, where you basically just have to go to a place, maybe fight some monsters, or maybe loot some stuff or whatever. And Cyberpunk does that as well. And that's the problem. Like Cyberpunk, at the very least, what you have going for you is you don't have as much of the quest content necessarily. Maybe they do, I don't know, just based off what I've heard people saying about it, because I haven't played through the entire thing. But you know, if you don't have as many quests, at the very least, you don't have all of the story to get through. Uh, I would generally prefer more story, less of the side content, honestly. But they went the other way around. I think they double down on the side content, probably because it's easy to do. Right? You just need to pick a spot on the map, throw a bunch of enemies in there, and throw some stuff to loot, and that's all you have to do. You don't have to have any context to it, because they have these little alerts uh, that are just little things on the map for you to do. On top of that, they do have some side quest things where it's like an NPC is like, "Hey, there's this thing going on. I need you to go do this thing. Either kill these people or rescue this person, or something along those lines." Um, and even those, I imagine, are probably pretty easy to put in. The only thing you have to do extra is a little bit of script writing for whatever dialogue happens, right? Maybe setting up the scenario to where it makes sense with what the people are saying, stuff like that. But in general, pretty light content to implement, and so they can just pack in so much of that stuff. Listen, bud, you need to not come into my house when I'm working. All right. This guy coming over to my workstation, being like, "Hey, I'm gonna eat your brains now." That's how this works, bud. You can go through the main story really fast in Cyberpunk 2077, but Witcher 3 would still take you a day or two. Yeah, that's sounds about right. God, I hate these guys. They're such a pain because it's just, I don't play Genshin that much anymore. I used to play it semi regularly with friends and stuff, but I remember in that game there was a boss that you could do daily or weekly or whatever, and it was just such a boring boss because like it would like have its first phase where it does some moves and like jumps around and hits big areas and attacks you and stuff, and then its second phase would begin with it moving away from you and then just running circles around the arena, and you just have to wait And then it telegraphs what it's doing super obviously. So it's like, okay, well, I'm just going to move over here, and it dashes through, and it does that for like 3 or 4 times. And it overall, it takes like what, 30 seconds to a minute maybe of just waiting. Like, that's disgusting. I hate that. And these phantoms, they're kind of similar, right? They like fly up and then they'll swoop down, and then you can hit them. If you have a bow, maybe you can shoot them out of the air, but then you have to actually hit them. You have to be able to know how to actually use the weapons in Minecraft well enough to make that magic happen. It's just it's just gross. I don't like it. Um, Yell at your friends to sleep. Well, I'm not too concerned about it because like I'm not worried about like dying or anything. Um it's just when I have to deal with the phantoms actually that they're kind of a pain, but most times it's not too big of a deal because they only show up what 1 to 3 times in a night. The fact that they can show up more than once is ridiculous to me. Like I feel like they should only spawn once during the night. And oh no, you pieces of junk. That didn't involve me. That wasn't my problem. You did this. You monsters. You absolute horrible creatures. And now you're gonna shoot me into the hole? You die. I didn't expect him to die in one hit. No, not you two. Oh, this is atrocious. This is the worst thing that's ever happened to me in my entire actual life and everything ever. Ow. I don't know how to react to this properly. They're just big, angry, and hiding up here. Ah. Anyway, um, so I guess instead of working on finishing up the fountain, we're probably gonna work on fixing it because of these absolute garbage people. You don't even get a response from me, sir. You just get to stand there, wait for the sun to come up, and just burn and die. Because your people, your friends, the other zombies, it wasn't the zombies, but you're kind of on their side until they shoot you. It's skeletons and the creepers, those absolute bastards. They're your friends, they're your crew. I know what you people get up to. And because of them, there's a massive hole blasted in my fountain, in my ground. I've worked so hard on this place, only for you to people to come in and trash the place. Oh, if I could have some sort of ranged weapon right now, I would absolutely shoot you. But I only have a sword, so I'm not going to. You're just going to wait, and you're going to die. Ugh. Where'd you go? Where'd he go? He was in there. Is that you? Whatever. Nope. Did you get in the fountain? Are you in the fountain? Hey, this place isn't for you. After what you and your friends have done, you don't deserve to be in here. Good thing I have a bunch of dirt stockpiled here. Oh, and I have to check to see what the layout was. 3. Oh, and I don't have any cooked stone over here. Yes, I do. It's fine. No, wait, hold on. No, yeah. I don't need that for anything, so I can use it here. I don't have any stone bricks, I don't think, that aren't already accounted for, so I'll have to find, that doesn't seem right. 23, right over to 2. Okay, I guess that's it. I'll have an easier time visualizing what I have here once I actually put in the bricks. But I don't have all of the bricks. That doesn't seem right. Hold on. No, that is wrong. What have I done? Why did I place that there? Place it on the stone. What am I doing? I'm an idiot. Alright. Alright. Don't you even... You come over here, where I don't care about anything, and you die properly. Get over here. Have any more arrows? I got one. Hey. Hey, you. Oh, you bastard. Hey, you see me now? Go over here. You're gonna die for your crimes. I have suffered too much at the hands of the creepers. Imagine if I had letting... Yeah, imagine, right? That'd be pretty dang cool, huh? Okay, yeah, that's right. Really, the main reason I don't is, probably for some reason. I think with the trees and stuff is because I was planning on setting lamps into the ground, and I just don't have lamps yet. Because I wanted to get this done first. And around here, well, I was really planning to kind of hammer out the fountain all in one go, and then work on figuring out what's going to go in these quadrants after the fact. But then I figured, I don't know, I probably got tired or something and went to bed instead. Oh, part of the reason was because I needed, I stopped because I need sea lanterns, and I don't have sea lanterns. So I went on a journey to acquire sea lanterns, and it ended with me dying a bunch, so... That's part of the deal. Now, what I had been considering uh, more recently was just instead of doing sea lanterns, just doing. Have I tried temporary lighting? I haven't because again, I was doing the fountain all in one go, and while I was over there, stuff wouldn't spawn there, so it was fine. It's only an issue now that plans have changed. Um, let's see. Let's take this spruce, the jungle, and some of the dark oak. We'll just cook all that. In the meantime, I think maybe I'll head on over and see what's going on over at Nova Swarm HQ. Maybe see if there was something I wanted to do over there. And I don't remember what. So maybe I won't do that. I will, however, see about putting up some redstone lamps in place of the sea lanterns because I can't do sea lanterns without, taking on a underwater temple, and those are just kind of a pain, especially without sponges. I don't have any sponges, so I'm not going to do that. If I did have sponges, it wouldn't be such a big deal. I could just kind of zone off areas with normal materials and then dry it all out with sponges and take on the guardians a lot easier. And as much as I would prefer the sea lanterns for their blue color, their kind of blue-white color, it's not going to work out as well. I do have some stockpiled redstone from when me and Jammy were mining earlier on in the
Would
when we
be
had...
that'd be great. Oh, hello.
It's a Jammy.
Hello. You're back at the house. Come back.
Yeah. Realizing that my work at the Grove is kind of halted until I can find some sort of lighting to put into the fountain. Because near the
Oh.
top of it, it's supposed to have a sea lantern. But I don't have enough stuff to make a sea lantern, and I think I need 2 lights. So I was going to see about making redstone lamps instead and see if I could hide those in it instead of doing the sea lanterns.
Ooh, that might be smart. I don't know how redstone lanterns work, but I believe. I think you can figure it out.
I just need to see how to make it.
speaking
Oh, I would have
of-
to go to the nether to get glowstone.
Oh. I was thinking maybe about going to the nether for bone blocks, but
Bone blocks?
yeah. Because I was using bone blocks as walls for my house.
Oh, funky.
Yeah. But no. Thinking like that might be a little bit too much now. It's a lot of work going in the nether and hunting for specific blocks, I think.
Yeah, probably. I actually at one point was thinking about making the fountain out of nether quartz,
Oh.
but that's just such a pain getting all that
Yeah.
much nether quartz. Like, this is kind of a big fountain, and I don't want to be in the nether for 5 years.
Understandable. Speaking, well, off topic, but have you decided on a name for our little friend up here yet?
I was thinking probably needed a name, but nothing really came to mind. I
Yeah,
haven't really
right.
thought about it too much.
We'll come up with one for you soon. It's okay, bro. We have a lot of nether quartz. You can buy it from the swarm villager. Oh, so you can actually buy it from over where the
Oh,
swarm
yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah. I actually saw that
Nice.
when I had some extra emeralds left over. I actually bought some quartz, just because I was thinking about it. But it's like,
Nice.
I haven't gotten around to getting a bunch of it yet. I don't think I'm going to do it with that fountain, but I'll
Mm,
probably make something out of quartz later on.
yeah. Oh, that reminds me too. I gotta go over to I'll go over to Nova Swarm and spend all the stone that I made. Oh, all this stone that I made specifically to get more emeralds. There you go. 3 stacks is more than enough, I think. Um, you know, I think this would be a good time to go out and check out that desert, you know? Oh, because this is definitely not enough glass. So we'll stop by Nova Swarm, go to the desert, and go from there. Mm, let me. That's what I'm bringing first, though. Sword, the
What was it?
planks, and. Mm, mm, I'm actually gonna make tool, actually. Oh my gosh, my music sound. What was it, Grabby? Food. That's what I needed.
Should you run a one-on-one D&D game, or should she take a hike? I mean, I'm always in support of more D&D, so my suggestion would generally be D&D. I want to look at the maps together. It's been a while since I've seen the maps all compiled. I need to set out one of these for myself somewhere. Hey, you can kind of see what we've got going on here. Not a ton of consistent land around here. In this specific case, in this specific case, I kind of want to just say Vanny should take a hike because I think that would be funny. But, you know. I think someone is on the train right now. I can't sleep just yet. I do wish we could have it set up to where we didn't need everyone to sleep. You shield for me. That's true, you did. So I guess D&D. D&D is the choice. Well, here's my question. Here's my question for you. Why do you not want to do D&D? Like that's pretty crazy. Because it's fun to bully Vanny. Well, that's understandable. Does this count as blocks? Does it count as environment? Is it not changing it because I'm not hitting done? Oh, because master font. Oh. Oh, just hit Dragon Durant on the railway, and I guess I must have had more momentum or something somehow. Because I ended up just pushing him back. Alright, but really, what is... Because these rails are noisy as heck. I don't like it. Just shows who's stronger. That could be. That doesn't do anything, so... Yeah, I don't know. What was... Oh, why is there... Why is there a granite block on the railway? No, don't take me. Ah! Well, alright, see ya. Bring carts and boats is damage based, so use a weapon. Okay. I noticed that with boats because I was dealing with that a lot recently. I just never think about it when I'm on the rails because the rails are always safe. I think they said that there is a plan to install a rail up the stairs as well at some point, so that would be really nice. Like, it works fine as it is, but it would be just a nice little quality of life improvement. This is Nova Swarm HQ. We've got the towers for Ellie, Lyra, and Rigel over there, as well as all their other incredible industrial creations here. I think this is all, what, deep slate that this is all made out of? They've got their nice, colorful walkway here. But they've basically got the game solved. in the span of, what, 2 weeks or something that they built all this. They've also got stuff built in the Nether as well. They've got some pathways connecting a bunch of different people's places and stuff like that. It's truly insane what they've built up here in a pretty short amount of time. Can I sell anything to you? Take my taters. And give me money. Okay, I've run out. Got 10 off of that. This guy's now an apprentice. Cool, I guess. I was kind of hoping he might buy the carrots or cooked food, but guess not. I think they got a guy. Will this guy buy any of my... No. Could always start farming berries to sell to this guy. I wanted to see how much it was for Silk Touch Hopper, because one of these guys has it. 19. Okay. It's... Yeah, we, in the Minecraft Monday, I mean, we've kind of got the game solved just by power leveling through everything. Put the emeralds in the ender chest. That's actually what I did before when I had emeralds to spare. I just threw them in the ender chest to where they would always be readily available because they've got the ender chest in the little marketplace as well. What I need to do is get an ender chest on my house. So that I can drop stuff off and fix stuff up that way as well, without having to come here to do it. Give me that. Give me your quartz. That's actually how I've been just dealing with my quartz, or my emeralds. The last couple times I've been through here is just getting quartz with whatever I have left, because I do like the quartz. Yeah, like in general, like I feel like they've made this look pretty good because they made it look like almost like a mining rig or something. But like iron farms and stuff that came about as basically an exploit, right? Iron farms and mob farms and stuff like that. Any of that stuff, like it technically came around as an exploit, and the fact that it's basically a required component of the gameplay loop now is just like, it's gross. I don't like it, but I put up with it because in this case I didn't have to do it. Oh shoot, they got lamps. It's like flashing lights and everything. That's so fancy. These people got it all. You really got it all. So are these guys in any of the chats? Nope, they're not. Oh, they've got another portal here. Oh, hey.
Moment to actually, yeah, connect to proximity chat.
Yeah, I was actually just I did a quick look to see if any of you guys were in any of the chats. I was just being mesmerized by your lights here because I never saw those before. I
Yeah.
don't know if that's new, but
This is using shulk sensors. So if I just silk touch this,
oh,
there's this shulk sensor that I put like water over top of it, so then you don't hear it like detecting your movement. But yeah, it's motion activated.
that's cool.
So
I didn't even realize that that's what was happening.
yeah.
Fancy. I'm still very unfamiliar with a lot of the like the newer like anything that came out with like the warden and everything. Still very
Honestly,
unfamiliar
I've
with that
just been
stuff.
watching like Minecraft YouTube videos, and that's the only reason how I figured this out. When I saw this like today, I was just like, "Oh my god, I need to do this." But I don't have enough sensors to illuminate more than these 4 blocks right now.
That's pretty good. Um,
Mhm.
shoot, I was actually gonna ask if you had any glowstone to spare to make myself some redstone lamps, but I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to just
Um,
go with the sea lamps. Try to make that magic
we do
happen.
have a cleric in town that sells glowstone for emeralds. So if you just trade in a bunch of iron, in our like town
Oh,
community
okay.
center, uh, yeah, the cleric in town sells stuff.
Neat. I didn't realize that he had that stuff, so I'll
Yeah.
keep that in mind. But
Mhm.
trying to build a fountain, and one of the lights I could hide a redstone lamp, but the other one would basically just be surrounded by water, so no way to make the actual the lamp turn on with like a redstone or anything, just because there
Oh
wouldn't be anywhere
man,
to
yeah,
hide it.
yeah. Um, yeah, you would have to like uh surround it with other things. You do have a silk touch pickaxe, right?
Um, I don't yet. I just got a Silk Touch book
Oh, okay.
so that I could do that. I just haven't done it yet.
Okay.
Oh, all
Well,
right. Well, just give me, guys. I'm just on my way over to the store real quick. You guys are having a conversation. I don't want to intrude or anything.
incredible.
Alright. Bye, guys. Have
Bye.
fun. Wait, is the village this way? I think I'm going the wrong way.
It is that way, yeah. Just keep
Okay.
following the sort of path that way. Have fun.
Okay, bye. Thank you.
So I think I'm gonna be out on the ocean seeking sea lamps at some point. Sea
Yeah.
lanterns.
I know I do want to do like a raid of one of the like underwater temple things at some point, but I think we need more equipment to do that, or we need more water breathing potions. Because you probably already experienced that pain.
Yeah, water breathing potions or sponges.
You can only get sponges from beating the the guardians inside
Oh, really?
the ocean monuments, though. Yeah.
Tragic.
Um.
Yeah, because I was able to just I went out with a pile of sand and it was just like I'm gonna zone off this one area, see what I can do, and I managed to take out a few of the guardians, but not enough to even make one lantern. I was a few crystals short,
Okay.
but
Yeah. Then probably just like roaming around the ocean and trying to find the underwater ruins is probably your best bet.
yeah, that's what it seems like at this point.
Mhm. Okay.
So
Well, I'm gonna go AFK. Zombie farm. So have fun.
yeah. Uh, all right, now to just find a place to do the thing. I need to look at the map again. Just watching the streams of watching your fight and killed Geralt. Well, you know, get good, I guess. Someone's left a rail. That's probably Jamie's. I'll just drop this off and... There we go. I mean, technically I did steal it, but I also left mine behind, so... I was gonna leave mine on the rail, but I couldn't think of a way to do that without, I couldn't think of a way to do that and also launch myself. This is perfect snacking, drinking time. Man. Yeah. When should I start writing quests and stuff for D&D on Wednesday? You know, whenever you feel like it, I guess. That's kind of my strategy when it comes to prepping for D&D is just I'll get to it when I get to it. And if I have a timeline, then I just end up, you know, pressuring myself to get it done before then. So that's fun. So I want to look at the map again, see. You know, we got a lot of ocean to the south here, but that's pretty far away. So, like, if we think about it, like the rail from, where is it? Up here to over here. Like, we just saw how long that takes on a decently well optimized rail cart. Going like 4 times that before I even hit the ocean, like that's a lot. What tavern are we starting in? Well, I can't speak for the others. But I feel like if I remember correctly, the Sleeping Blossom felt like it was the fit for my character. I saw right about here, kind of in the middle of this bit of ice and stuff, there is a larger sea temple, but that is not what I'm gonna go for, I don't think. Maybe I'll get a boat and maybe I'll just launch out from Swarm HQ. Go out east. That might be the way to go. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. I need to steal this bridge design for when I need to make bridges. It looks really good. It's simple, too. Because of the way the VoIP works, you can kind of see, yeah, this actually isn't doing anything useful for anyone. So I'm just going to turn off the avatars for everyone else because it doesn't render properly in VoIP anyway. I wouldn't have this issue with my avatar disappearing because of VoIP if I used like a program for PNG tubers, though. I know I've seen one or two around that basically work like the animated things where like you can fiddle with it more and it doesn't rely on Discord and stuff like that, but I just haven't gotten around to ever trying that. Let's see. I need to... Can I throw Silk Touch on this one? Is that something I can do? Like if I go to the anvil or whatever? Can I just be like, bam, boom? Hey, I can. Cool. I wasn't sure if it worked like that. That is handy. So now this has Silk Touch, so this can be good for getting my lanterns. Get a boat. Do I need anything else? Maybe a bed. In fact, maybe I'll take a boat with a chest. Take my maps so I have some reference of where I am. Strad. Maybe I'll take that back to Meg. Meg has the I know it's not Cat, which I think Meg has several discs of, but I think she's the only place that has a jukebox, actually. You can repair the pick with diamonds that way. Very expensive. You can also strip enchantments off tools using book and a grindstone. I didn't know that. I knew that you could get rid of the enchantments. I didn't know, like, you can save the enchantments, though, with the book. Because I know, like, I've slotted stuff into the grindstone just to see kind of what that whole deal was and saw that it, like, makes an unenchanted version. But that's as far as I ever went with it. There's a lot of cows. A lot of chickens. I wonder what this is for. Maybe that's where, like, her personal horse stays or something? I don't know. It's getting more of that red nether stuff as well. I think a lot of what she has is the blue stuff, but it's cool. Alright. Actually, I could probably get to Nova Swarm a little bit faster than taking the rail since I'm here. I just need to figure out where... Ah, there it is. where her nether portal is. Also, I haven't been to the nether too much, so let's check it out. Whoa. Oh, immediately attacked through the window. I don't know where I'm going here, but I'm gonna try to... That appears to be one way. I don't want to go that way. This is probably to spawn. So maybe this other path leads to Overstorm HQ. Oh, and it splits off. I don't know where I'm going. I'm not gonna assume it's not out in the open. Yeah, there is 8x difference. I didn't know that specifically. I knew that, Ah! She shot me through the window. You bastard. I knew it was, you could use it to go places a lot more quickly, but I didn't know it was eight times. Got lava. What this is for? Just smelting in general, I guess? I don't know. Let's see where this takes us. It might... Haha! I did it correctly! I'm a genius. Let's go ahead and put... Actually, I need to see which is which, because I always forget. I think this is going to be the most useful map right now. We'll put the others in there just so that if something goes wrong, I don't lose them. Oh, wow, the acacia stuff is that close to them. I had no idea. Where am I? I appear to be in the land. I want to go east, though. Opens up more going east. You need to place some signs down for navigation. Yeah, that'd probably make getting through the nether easier. Like, it's already so much easier than it would be, because they've got the structure. But navigation in there, I was just kind of winging it and hoping for the best. Oh, I see where I am. I'm not the one in land. That's probably Jammy or something, if she's still over there. Or one of the Nova Swarms or something. Because one of them has a map right now, and that's why that's showing. Alright. So, I'm looking for underwater ruins. Not the full-on temples, but, like, smaller structures. I would imagine this area's been pretty thoroughly explored, at least based on the map, so maybe go out further and see if we can find anything. I'm going out into the open over here. Actually, let me bring up the other maps. Which one is this even? 0, 0. So 0, 1 would be... Well, that's up. I would need 1, 0. Nope. No, that's -1. 1, 1, 0. Aha! Okay, so I would need to go south get into that more open area that's unexplored still. It's kind of far away, but maybe we'll see if we come across stuff on the way. Hopefully, I don't have to get out of the boat too much. But also, I think this is if I go north, so that's probably actually the best way to go. It's super explored, but they might have just skipped over sea ruins and stuff like that, as opposed to like just hunting down everything that they came across while mapping the area. So let's go that way. And I will try to keep an eye out for this. In the deeper parts, it might be a bit harder to notice, but I have one goal, and it's getting those sea lanterns, so hopefully I can do that. It's already getting late. Sun is setting. Now, if I'm lucky, I'll be able to just see the sea lanterns glowing under the water, like you could with magma and stuff. But it might still be hard with all the kelp in the way. And I'm just kind of aimlessly boating around here. So they don't actually have maps going this far out, do they? So I'd be going into technically uncharted territory if I go out this way. The HQ map there. This does look pretty deep. I don't remember if the oceans get deeper than this, but I imagine the deep ocean is where I'm gonna find what I'm looking for. Oh, hold on. Is that a... Nope, I think that's just a drowned. Yep, just a drowned. Briefly had my hopes up there. It's a sunken ship. I don't know if what I'm looking for would be on a ship, but they might have stuff worth salvaging. Well, I don't think this is normal to come across. Convenient, to be sure. I'm just gonna take it all, because if nothing else, I can sell the rotten flesh. Don't do anything too exciting while I'm gone. Well, it's been pretty exciting so far, so... Oops. Yeah, so that didn't have what I'm looking for. I do see some light over here, but that might be a full-on temple. No, maybe not. Maybe it's just sunken ruins. Maybe this is what I'm looking for. I think that was me sailing over some magma block. You need to stop, sir. Okay, I am... Wow, there are a lot of them. But I'm pretty sure I saw a sea lantern in there. I would like to take this guy out and see if I can... Oh. Wow, that hurts a lot. Jeez. All right. Don't do anything too exciting while you're gone. Well, fortunately, the maps, at least, were, were you trying to sleep? No? Okay. The maps, at least, most of them, were in the chest, so if I can't make it back in time, at least that should be saved. If I can find that spot again. That's a new path. I wonder where that goes to.
I'll be honest, I don't know where I'm going. I assume.
Nice.
Oh. I assume one of these ways is back to the train station. I
Nope.
haven't figured.
It's,
Oh.
wait, it's over
Oh.
this way.
Okay. Okay.
Next to the wool house.
Ah.
See where the, giant tree is.
Oh. Yeah. It's next to the fast food area that they got. Hello, Screw Cow. Thank you, Azabil.
Yep.
Yep. Like,
This is the way I went? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the way I went. If I'm lucky, I'll be able to reach the spot before my stuff despawns. I don't know. I don't remember how long stuff stick around, but I think it's like 5 minutes or something. It feels like either it's already gone or it's going to be a close call, because I am a terrible judge of time. I think here I went to the left, because that area is kind of closed off. And then I'll hook right around this island, probably. Roughly. If I see a sunken ship, good sign. I do have some landmarks I can kind of go off of, but not much. That sunken ship is really the only thing I'm going to have going for me to guide me back at this point. I don't remember seeing anything else between here and there. I don't remember seeing mushrooms, so I think I need to go further east. East? That's east, right? There's the ship. It was further beyond the ship. So I looted it and just went on my way. I don't know if there's more to loot in ships. I think they just have like the one area though. There it is. Let's see if my boat should be intact somewhere nearby. There it is. My stuff I will hopefully see floating on the ocean right there. There we go. We've done it. It's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing's gone horribly. Don't worry about it. Stop freaking out. It's okay. You bastard man. I was trying to do my stuff. I will deal with you later. The fact that you can't access like the normal inventory, like your equipment, when you're in a boat with a chest is just kind of ridiculous. Like, I should always have access to this stuff. This guy needs to chill. Needs to absolutely chill the F out. I'm gonna try to get over here. I'm gonna try to loot my lanterns. Hopefully there's more than one. This is pretty much useless, but take it anyway. Nope. Gonna suffocate. Where's the son of a beach? These people need to stop. Jesus, they're so fast. Oh my goodness. If I die again, I'm gonna be upset. I need to get to shore so I can actually have a second to breathe. God, why are the tridents so powerful? Wouldn't be a big deal if it was just one of them, but they've got two. At least two. They're still throwing them. The fact that they can throw them infinitely, but players can't, is kind of ridiculous. There's one thrown from over there. Looks like there's one down here. It's like two others. That's too many tridents. How am I ever supposed to get stuff out of there with that many tridents flying all the time? Because I think when a player throws a trident, there's only like a certain percentage that the trident will actually stay in one piece. But these guys could just fucking throw all day. Look at that. Look at how many tridents there are. It's ridiculous. Get over here and fight me, you cowards. Like, they're clearly aiming at me. So they know I'm here. So, like, why don't they come and get me? Because they're cowards. So my options are really to just, like, rush in, try to get the lantern before they get me, and hope I can do it without suffocating in the process. Or rush to my boat and just leave, abandoning the entire mission that I set out to do in the first place. Yeah, it's a struggle. And my bed is on my boat, so I couldn't even sleep if I needed to right now. This guy's pretty much right down there. So, interesting thing. You said not to do anything too exciting, so I found what I was looking for. Immediately got swarmed by drowned, died, came back, and now I'm trying to figure out how to approach the situation. So I kind of did something exciting, but, you know, I think it worked out in the end. Alright, that's one of them down. Maybe I can lure the others over, hopefully. If I had a looting sword, I could get a trident, right? It's pretty close. Oh, knocked him kind of far away. Knocked him kind of far away. Now, there are 2 or 3 more out there with tridents. Not to mention all the loose ones that don't have tridents. I definitely don't want to go after it in the middle of the night, but I should probably, if nothing else, try to get my boat back. Yeah, there's one right there with a trident. Okay, so one with the trident is on me again, so maybe he'll come over here. I can take him out. It is astonishing just how much damage these tridents do with full iron armor. Like, this, I would say, is the standard armor. It's the most readily available. Most people probably use it for most of the game. And these guys, they just tear into it. Doesn't have any toughness. Well, maybe it should. Because, like, obviously the iconic armor for Minecraft is always going to be the diamond armor. Even though, you know, it's not even the strongest armor anymore or anything, but it's still the iconic one. But I would imagine the most frequently used one is the iron. Iron should be a little bit better than it is, I feel like. Because these are just basically normal-ass enemies. Like, they shouldn't be so fucking incredible, like, mass murderers that they are in practice. But, you know, it is what it is. And what it is a bunch of dang nonsense. Give me your copper. It's mine now. No tridents. Don't see any others, so maybe it might be most of them. How do you write? You're getting anxiety. I would suggest stealing ideas. I think the thing that I always struggle with most with D&D is coming up with what the quest is, right? Like, if you have a base idea for a campaign, like with what I do on Sundays, it's a vampire hunt. So the objective is taking down these 6 or 7 vampires or whatever. But then even then, you know, I have kind of the end points, but then trying to figure out how to fill in how the party would be expected to accomplish these tasks is always something that is a bit hard for me to figure out. But Genuinely. Steal ideas. Like, I don't know, look up cool quest ideas on the internet. Or, you know, Reddit or something. I think, what really worked for me with my Sunday games. Hard part is like main quests and how to get players invested into them. That's true. I mean, that's as much on the players as it is on the DM, I think. Uh, because as D&D players, you need to have the understanding that there is an expectation on you, right? The expectation isn't fully on the dungeon master, it's also on the players to cooperate with the dungeon master, with the other players, and so on, making sure that the players are there to actually play the game, right? You could have a hook put in front of you, and if you don't go for it, maybe there's a story reason you specifically don't, but part of the expectation is that you are going to do everything you can to try to be there for the group, for the other players, for the other player characters with your character, and for the dungeon master, right? You have to be there for kind of everyone. Otherwise, why are you playing this kind of a game, right? So I think as the dungeon master, having that understanding that the expectation doesn't fully fall on your shoulders could help, right? Your task is to put things in front of the players, and if the players don't go after it, that's kind of on them. And generally, you can hopefully have some understanding of what the characters are going for. If you aren't given anything, then that's, again, fully on the player, and they should understand that if they're not giving you any story, then they should be there for whatever you put in front of them. But if you do have some story for the characters, you can kind of use that as some basis for being like, well, you know, they might not be as interested in this on this character, or they might be especially interested in this other thing on this character. So you can use that to shape it a little bit, but don't stress about worrying whether the party will go after the thing. And I know with the group that you're doing stuff for, we've definitely had things that you put out in front of us that we didn't go after that we didn't go after immediately. But at the very least, in our previous campaign, I was always ready to go after these things. It's just the character I was playing was kind of go with the flow a little bit about stuff. So it's just like, you know, we'll get there when we get there. I think the bio sheets we have, assuming everyone is filling out like the meta questions, should help a lot, because that kind of tells you like what stuff the players are going to be interested in and all that. But yeah, if it's really like just trying to figure out what to put there, not necessarily what will or won't work, but just what in general, just look stuff up. You beat up Chrome. You beat him up and tell him to, if nothing else, tell him to do that part immediately. Do the meta part immediately. That's possibly the most useful part to have. He doesn't have to think about so in deeply about what the character is. He can just fill out that meta section, that meta page, to at least have that information that gives you some guidance. And, you know, again, if he doesn't, and, you know, that's basically just a free pass to put whatever you want into the game, because you can only be expected to work with the information that you're given. Alright, I've achieved my goal of getting my... Well, need to not sink my boat. Achieved my goal of getting my sea lamps. I only need 2 right now, so that's all I'm going to get. I think I could probably get some more out of there, but... Actually, you know what? While I'm here, I might as well make sure I have this space cleared. No reason to leave potential loot that I might want later, right? Ah, speaking of loot, there's actual loot here. I don't really care about wheat and coal and stuff, but no reason not to take it. I don't see any more sea lamps. I think that might be it for the sea lanterns. A fishing rod with curse of vanishing. That is a pointless enchantment to have on that. I mean, I guess it's a curse, not really an enchantment, but still, you know what I mean. All right. But yeah, have the understanding that you can only work with the information you're given, and if you're not being given that information, then that's not necessarily your fault. You shouldn't be expected to have to hunt down people day after day after day for something that is coming up in who knows how long, a week or whatever. I don't remember if we're playing that quickly or not, but work with the information you have, and yeah, next week's session. So yeah, if you don't have it before then, just that's kind of on the players for not giving you what you need. So if they don't like what's put in front of them, that's at that point, that's their fault. If it's something that would have been solved by them giving that information. Otherwise, yeah, if it's trying to just generally figure out what content to put there, maybe think of an interesting encounter or enemy type or something like that you want to deal with, anything like that. Like with mine, it was vampires because I never played Curse of Strahd, right? I don't really deal with the official published adventures much, so never played Curse of Strahd, but I always wanted to do some vampire stuff, and it worked really well in a dark fantasy type setting that I was going for. So I went with vampires, and that's been really nice. But that could be anything, whatever type of enemy you'd be interested in, or type of environment. Environment could be a good one. Actual words for the intro of the campaign. That's a hard one. I usually try to have maybe a few sentences to kind of set up the world. Be like, explaining this is Dominion. Dominion is this way. Have fun. And then, if I need to expand on that at all, then I need to switch to a different map. If you need to expand on that information at all, you can absolutely do that then as well, by just adding more sentences, right? I feel like the very beginning... How do you order this? I usually go, here's the world, here's the area, and here's the scenario. So, like, do some lore stuff setting up the world, do some stuff to explain what region or town or whatever the party is in, and then a little bit to go more specifically into this is exactly where you are. This is the tavern you're in. This is what you see around you. Introduce your characters. So just kind of work in from the broader stuff to the more specific stuff, I suppose, in that sense. That's what I usually do. I haven't had anyone complain about it yet. Never had anyone praise it either, so I don't know. Grain of salt and all that. I think the one where I did the most for like an intro segment was probably my Elysian Twilight one-shot, because I wanted to specifically introduce that setting and kind of how that works a little bit. I don't think I did it as well as I wanted to. But I feel like I did it sufficiently for what I was going for. So if you want a specific example, you could maybe check that one out and see if that matches kind of what you're wanting to get out of it. Aha, I do have enough space. I feel like starting a campaign is always the hardest part for me. Because like figuring that stuff out is like I feel like I have to rediscover how I do it every time. Double fisting maps, yeah. I don't need to do that anymore, but I don't need to do anything else with my hands right now, so. I kind of wish I did find more sea lanterns, but I don't need them for anything right now, so. It's not the end of the world. I'm gonna replace the boat I took. I think it was from here. Get my minecart. And I'm gonna go home. Nearly discovered every map marker in the map. Man, I really gotta wonder, right? Like, I ordered some dinner tonight. I watched a video about a chicken sandwich yesterday, so I had to get a chicken sandwich today. Ordered some KFC, right? And I got my sandwich, and it came with 3 sides. Why would it come with 3 sides? That's so much food. That's so many sides. I want at least some of the sides, because then, you know, it's like, yeah, I'm getting a whole meal, right? But how am I going to have 3 sides and a sandwich? That's so much food. It's also just a weird amount. Partially because you mentioned it, yeah. Partially because I just wanted a chicken sandwich. I normally probably go for like Popeyes or something. But you had mentioned KFC, and I was thinking some mashed potatoes sounded awful nice. Well, here's the thing. I don't ever get... I'd probably be down for it, but I don't ever get multiple of the same side. Anytime I get an order from this place, I get the mashed potatoes and gravy, I get the mac and cheese, and I get some fries. So it's just atrocious, just double down on like carbs and whatnot. But you know, it's tasty. So it's a victory. 3 bowls of mac and cheese would probably be good. I feel like I started getting tired of the mac and cheese by the time I was finishing just the one, though. Like, I like some mac and cheese, but it's like a... They got like a strong cheese sauce in there. I know I don't get it very often, but sometimes I'll end up having some Panera, and they got a good mac and cheese. I like their mac and cheese. Got a world name. All right, I think that's everything. Everything here. No, I need to get myself some more charcoal to stock up this with. But, you know, honestly, I should probably cut these down. I think you know what? I think... Let's move this. Put it there. Those there. And then I'll just replace this with the wood that the actual blueprint normally had. So I don't think I need that many furnaces here. I don't do that much cooking stuff here anymore. I don't have any wood, do I? I have birch. So I'll have to go over to the Grove anyway. I think I'll maybe wait out the night before I do that. Shears. Let's go ahead and get some of these. Actually, just take the full stack. Just in case. You, all of you. Eat and breed. Give me more cows. You know what? You get one too. I don't know what you guys are for, but you get some too. And you guys, because I want all of your woo. Yeah, looks like that's probably all of you. Night. There we go, I can kind of sneak in here. Not everyone? Yeah. $35 wool. That's 1 or 2 per sheep, I think, right? All right. Still like middle of the night. Flying cow. So I think at one point there was a creeper that exploded here and started freeing the cows. And when Jammy went and fixed it all, that cow just kind of got wedged in there, and that's just where it lives now. I want to get some stuff to put in where the water goes so that we can more conveniently harvest this stuff, but I haven't I haven't come across a swamp or anything because I haven't really traveled much in this world. So I haven't had the opportunity to come across any lily pads. I need to get a hoe and fix that block of dirt, because somehow it ended up getting messed up. You know what? Actually, I don't remember how many I need, so we'll keep some of those. Oh shoot, she filled out more of the roof. I have most of it now. Just, or maybe not most, maybe about half of it. It's looking pretty good though. How did I do this earlier without almost eating the potatoes even one time? Oh. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a pretty easily solvable situation that I completely didn't even think of. I'm good at video games. Alright, so yeah, let's whoops. We'll just dump them all in there. Are these fully grown? I start going at them like they were, but okay, yeah, I'm getting plenty of seeds and stuff, so I think they that one's not, but we'll finish up here and then head over to the grove and see about finishing up the fountain. And then do something else. I think after I get the grove finished, my next objective, my next project, is I was going to build a tower up on the top of the hill there with a big flaming beacon on top of it. Because that sounded fun. Originally, I was just going to do, like, a tower with no specific concept in mind beyond that. But when I was talking to Jamie about it, she mentioned Lord of the Rings or something. I was like, you know what? What if we made an evil tower? So that might be what ends up happening. In 30 minutes, got 3 sentences. Oh, that's just the way it goes sometimes. I know I always have a hard time trying to, like, script stuff out. Oh, that's, you know, I can see that being a problem. I know when I'm trying to, it's not so much campaign starter stuff anymore, because I don't do that frequently. But, like, anytime I'm trying to script stuff out for, like, NPC encounters and stuff like that, I usually try to, like, actually vocally say it out loud to help get an idea of what I'm going for. But yeah, without being able to do that, it's just unfortunate. I don't know what to do in that situation. Yeah. It's a weird choice in my mind to have floating bits on a structure like this, but I already made my peace with that, with these sections right here, which are just kind of levitating. And I don't want to try to find another fountain that'll do the trick. So this is what we get. Get magic fountain. Okay, make sure I'm doing this right. Slab. Slab. Alright. Um, get a brick here. And off of that brick, we get more slab. Oh. Ah! I fell. Jamie's dealing in lava. Oh yeah, she's talking about going to the nether to get bone blocks. I wonder if that's what she's doing. Roll a d20. I can roll a d20. How does one roll a d20? God, natural 20. That's incredible. You asked me to roll a d20, I get a natural 20. I don't know what it means, but that's incredible. Fantastic. Oh no, Jamie drowned. Hold on, she was dealing. I assume she was in the nether still. How'd she drown? Best for me or best for you? Both could be true at the same time. But, you know, any kind of clarification is kind of what I'm going for. Like, I mostly want to know is it bad for me? That's the important part. Unless... Oh, I fell. I fell all the way. Eve. Oh, almost fell again. You spidery many-legged bastard. Alright. Yeah, so it's just floating blocks there. So that's interesting. Now, where do I go from here? Okay, so I think that should be the structure I need. And then... Oh, I'm gonna end up walking off of this at some point. It's gonna be terrible and sad. No, that's the wrong way. How dare you? How? Right. Narrowly. There you go. This one I can just do like that. That's a lot easier. These other ones need balls out here. Okay, I'm missing some stone bricks that I need, so I'll need to go down and collect those real quick. Like that there just as a... I don't know why. I just wanted it connected. You bastard. conveniently, because of the repairs I had to do earlier, I had more stone bricks in this chest. Otherwise, I would have had to go over there to get the rest. Hopefully, the stairs are all, or not the stairs, but the stone brick blocks are all that I need moving forward. All right, that is the entire structure. So the only thing left now is to place all of the water sources. And to do that, I'm going to want to start from the bottom and work my way up, probably, because otherwise it's going to be confusing. I'd almost be tempted to just throw water in there and see how much of that it covers. But then there's elements that are further out that won't get touched by that anyway, so... I feel like whether or not I hit something with a sword in this game is a little questionable compared to what it should be. But, I don't know. There's sometimes I swing and it feels like I should hit an enemy and I don't. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Also, with the trees, I'm thinking I might need to space the jungle trees out further because that second one never grows if there's already one there. So I might need to rework my layout for the jungle area anyway. This guy sounds like a grown-ass zombie man, but he's just a tiny little thing. Well, now he sounds like a little dude, but... He made, like, a zombie villager noise a second ago that sounded way too deep for what they normally sound like. Oh, you bastard. I think maybe I'll get started on putting in the water here. I don't think I'm going to finish up the entire fountain, though. Just because I have to go around and figure out where all the sources need to be. And that's going to take a little bit. But at the very least, I think I'll try to fill out the bottom here. To where it'll at least have the base level taken care of. I actually did already put aside a pool of water here just for this purpose in advance. I'm going to need to... Actually, I'm going to need to pick this up anyway, so... Do I not have an axe on me? Yeah, I do. I just need to relocate this stuff anyway, so we'll just throw that right over here. The bed will slap down right there. And probably gonna, oops. I don't know if, oh, so that structure didn't fully hold. Let me see if I can Actually, I'm gonna assume it will, but oh shoot, no, I actually could just have. Don't you dare, you son of a bitch! You absolute garbage trash creature. Alright, first of all, it's the second time. Alright, let's not blow this out of proportion. But also, yeah. Anyway. Oh, and they broke one of the smooth stones. So let's get on this side. I'm getting thrown under the bus with that nat 20? What? What? I thought it wasn't going to be bad for me. Unless. I don't want unless. I want the other thing. The thing that is not unless. Whatever that might be. What the hell are you doing here? You're not supposed to be around still. Oops, I messed that part up. Wasn't Meg already in here? What happened? I guess she dipped out at some point. Okay, so it's just the inside now. Man, that shit ain't even funny. Alright. Never before have creepers been such a problem for me. But the second I decide to start making a goddamn fountain, they decide to fucking pull out all the stops, become way more efficient at their jobs, you know, really just make their manager's day by being excellent, you know, at what they fucking do. I'm going home. I'm tired of this. And I have a sandwich that I haven't even begun eating yet because I had too much food just eating the sides. And now I want the sandwich. Ugh. Know what I mean? Time for me to not be so baby. What the heck are you talking about? You get out of here with that nonsense. I only brought 2 wood. I meant to bring 4, but I'll at least have that part finished. I'll, fix this hole in my wall later, I guess. All right, well, it's been a wild ride, but I think this is going to be it for the stream. I'm just going to stay in my house. Oh, my roof is leaking. Gross. And we'll pick up again sometime. I know I have been playing on this server a lot off stream, so maybe I'll try to not do that as much and catch more of the action actually on stream instead. We'll see how that goes, but that's the plan at least. So, yeah. Those of you who've been in my chat, everyone watching along, anybody who's stopping by in the VOD, thank you guys for coming by. I appreciate having you here. And we'll see you again next time, whenever that might be. If nothing else, catch us on Monday for Minecraft Monday with ZRG and Vanny. Otherwise, just have a good one.